So here we have two bottles. We have one that's full of water and one that's empty. But other than that, they're the same. Which of these two bottles do you think would be stronger? I have another question. So they're pretty ordinary at the moment. What would make them extraordinary? Maybe if you added some glitter, or maybe even some food colouring. So we've added some food colouring, and look, can you see the patterns? Aren't they extraordinary? So now we're going to watch a video about Gideon. Gideon was a judge in the Old Testament. And when God showed him that Gideon could truly trust in God, that he could have true faith in God, God also granted him extraordinary peace. So you see this bottle? Imagine this bottle is Gideon and the blue water is his faith. So he's got some faith, but there's also some doubt. We all have doubts about God, and Gideon was just the same. So God came to him and said, Gideon, you're going to help free the Israelites. And he was a little bit unsure. He wanted to know that God would prove them victory. So he put out the first fleece and asked for it to be covered in dew and the ground to be dry. And when God did that, Gideon got some more faith. And he was a little bit more full of faith. But there was still some doubt. He wanted to make absolutely sure. So he said, God, do the opposite. Make the ground wet, but keep the fleece dry. And when God did that, Gideon found that he was completely full of faith. There he is, completely full of faith. And when he was full of faith, he also experienced extraordinary peace. Not just ordinary peace, but extraordinary peace from God. He knew completely that God would deliver them and that he would help them be freed. So you see these two bottles? This one's full of water and this one's empty. And the first question that we asked was, which of these two bottles will be stronger? This one is full of water, like we can be full of faith. And when we are full of faith, we can't be squished. God has our side and we can be strong. Whereas when we don't have faith, it can be a lot harder. And it's a lot easier for something to make us feel crumpled, to make us feel down, just like this bottle that has no water in it. We can have faith, and through faith, we can have extraordinary peace from God. See you next week.